Hey everybody, it's Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel with the highest pitched, squeakiest voice of anyone who's ever run an antiques channel. Hi everybody, this is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Anyway, this is a piece of Imari pottery. Now, Imari is typically denoted by the blue and orange decoration. It's typically a blue underglaze and then a orange or red decoration. Now, I could be slightly off about this. I mean, there's quite a bit of variation to Imari pottery. This is one of the items out of that big box we just got for $350. Now you see, there's quite a bit of enamel decoration on this one. This is all enamel right here. You can see where it's raised up and stuff. Sorry if you're just tuning in. We've discussed Imari pottery before, but we actually have some new subscribers, so that's super neat. But this is a brand new piece. No, this is an antique piece of Imari pottery that I got. It is new to me. It's a very large bowl. It's let's see. I've got a tape measure sitting right around here somewhere. And who knows what I've done with that. Yeah, it's a complete mystery to me. Hey buddy. All right, let's see. It's got to be like 10 inches across. 10 and a bit, 10 and a half or so. Probably 3 or 4 inches deep. 3.5. Man, did I play it safe on that one, huh? 3 or 4. Oh, Austin. Anyway, ridiculous. So yeah, this is a big old bowl, and judging by the way some of it's decorated, I wouldn't think it was ever intended for like use of any sort. But yeah, this could be a Kikyaman, which is kind of like a subset of Imari pottery if I'm understanding the things that I've read about it. And it could be Chinese, really. I mean, because I don't know well enough to differentiate. But I don't see any gold decoration really on the inside. There is a bit on the outside. Okay. Well, is that gold? I'm looking at it in real life here. I think it is. It's kind of a dull gold, which I think is pretty typical of Japanese Imari. So I do think that this is Japanese. I really like his decorations. Like, obviously, we'll look at the inside again in a second, but let's talk about the outside, because there's something pretty unique about this bowl, too. Which might be able to help me identify it a little bit better later. Just kind of quickly going around the outside here. And then on the bottom, we've got a double foot. So yeah, let me see real quick. It looks like the outside foot is taller than the inside foot, so it looks like its weight entirely sits on the outside of the foot. It looks like that foot was pretty much glazed. You can see just little flakes of what I think would be iron oxide right there. And then on this inside foot, you can actually see a ring of iron oxide where the glaze ends and begins. Now, I'm not an expert. I think this is a very handsome foot, and I don't think this is like a modern reproduction of Imari or anything. But yeah, I don't know if it's Japanese, Chinese. I don't know if it's actually Kikyaman. I do think it's very prettily decorated. And we'll go around here. Let's see. We've got this thing in the middle. So let's start at the top of the thing in the middle, the blue big bar there with the floral decorations going down it. So it looks like we've got it looks like we got a little pagoda or something right here, and then you know, just flowers for any reason at all, I can tell. This does remind me of pictures that I've seen of Kikiyamon pottery. The floral decorations, that type of stuff is reminding me of Kikiyamon, but I could be way off. I mean, I don't know well enough to leave well enough alone. But I do like that all of this, I like turning this for you guys so that you can see the enamel and how it's raised up off of there. You don't get that with pictures, do you? It's a cheesy ripoff is what it is. Oh, you know, I'm just realizing right now that all this is enamel too. That's very pretty. I like that a whole bunch. I like that a whole bunch. I'm sorry. Sorry. I mean, I'm not really on that one. I wanted to be a little dirty, a little bit cheeky. I like this this kind of light green enamel right there. That's very pretty too. I like all these designs on this. Sorry, my hand's shaking a bit. This is pretty heavy for old Lefty here. He's like, don't leave me on my own with it. So stupid. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about it. Like, Jesus God. Please don't imitate your hand on the Antiques channel, buddy. What did we tell you last time? I'm going to try and get that. Try and stop bumping the camera stand here. Hey, you know what though? It's similar on the other side, so I'm just going to do that. That's a much better idea, Austin. I was trying to show you this design over here. These weird little shapes and these patterns over here. That's all enameled too. This is a very neat bowl. I don't think I own any other ones with that much enamel decoration. But yeah, this is my new Imari Bowl, and it's a big old fella. It's a big old fella. I like it. Here's my Imari charger we had talked about previously. I'm gonna move that bowl just a little bit because I'm a little curious here. Now notice how dark blue that Imari blue pattern is versus this kind of purplish blue Imari pattern on this big charger that I have here. I'm almost wondering, good lord, I'm almost wondering if this isn't a Chinese Imari piece. I don't know. A little bit of enamel decoration up here and over here. I don't know. Maybe somebody watching this knows a little bit more about it than I do. Which, I mean, you know, I accept that as a fact. But see, like the red's kind of same-ish, but the blue is like a much gentler kind of purple underglaze compared to the other one there. I don't know. I'm going to set this back down real quick. I'll probably wrap up the video. So yeah, I appreciate having some new subscribers. Make sure I'm not dropping that. Chinese Imari, for the record, is much more valuable than Japanese Imari currently is. So I mean, if you can figure out the differences between Chinese and Japanese Imari, I'll let you know if I think I've definitely got any Chinese or Japanese pieces. If I get anybody identified for positives or anything. So yeah, as always, it's just a genuine pleasure to talk to everybody. It's a genuine pleasure to look over these things with like concern and attention for the first time with you guys instead of kind of enjoying them without you and then coming to it with a trained eye, you know, which is what a professional would do. I'm kind of glad I'm not a professional though, because it kind of lets all of us be okay with being like, ooh, why does that have 2 feet? I don't know. You don't come here for answers all the time. Sometimes you come here and you only leave with more questions. So I don't know why that has 2 feet. I should have researched it more. I should have I should have done tons of stuff, but I'm not even positive what country it's from. So we'll have to learn about it and then come back to it now that we've examined it closely, huh? I'll let you know how many millions of dollars I make off of it. No, I'm sure it's not a millions of dollars sort of scenario. But yeah, I'm a little curious about the differences between this and the charger I just showed you for certain. Anyway, I'm prattling. Am I using that right? Prattling? Rambling? I think so. This is awesome. The Best Second and 40 Antiques channel. We're going to look at something that came from my grandma's house and came from my mother. And yeah, I'm going to show you a little piece of glass. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you. And, I think we're going to make it a habit doing little giveaways and stuff. I think, maybe like 250, 500, 1,000 subscribers will send something to somebody that makes their day a little bit. I think that sounds pretty neat. What about you guys? Feel free to give me feedback on any of this stuff. I really appreciate hearing from you guys that know more about it than I do. I mean, that's a real boon to all of us. I mean, that helps every single one of us when one of you guys comes in with even more information than I've provided, especially when I've provided no information. So yeah, all right. This is Austin at the Best Second and 40 Antiques channel.